Back when I was in private practice as a chiropractor, I had a client who was a retired trial lawyer. When I talked to him about what it was like to be an attorney, he told me that it was the most interesting profession that he ever could have chosen, and he was so glad he did, because every single client of his had a completely different problem. Each time it was a whole new field of information to learn about. He learned about so many different things because every time it was somewhat different. I found that really interesting. And so I want to bring you a little bit of information that you probably wouldn't have because you haven't fasted the number of people that I have. Maybe you have no information about fasting or no experience. Whereas I've fasted thousands of people and I've seen certain things happen. And one of the really special things that happen is when people fast, they get well at an accelerated level. The pace is astonishing, and I've seen people reverse conditions that they've had for decades in a matter of weeks and sometimes days. I've had people who are so crippled with arthritis that they couldn't move at all. Nothing, completely rigid. Arms, legs, head, neck, trunk, completely rigid. And after 10 days of fasting, they're moving. And after 20 days of fasting, they're moving completely freely. I've seen people with skin conditions resolve that they'd had for decades, and over watched people recover from a huge variety of issues in an incredibly short time. If you think you've already tried everything, but you haven't yet tried fasting, please consider doing a properly supervised fast to help overcome health concerns.